join Monica, David, and me on a 4-day backpacking adventure along Olympic National Park's north coast. Discover rugged coastlines, tide pools, and forested trails on this unforgettable journey.
That right there is my first banana slug that I've ever seen in the wild. That's pretty cool. It's gotta be like a 5-6 incher.
We just got here to Shi Shi Beach. We took a shuttle from our exit point, which is a Zet Lake, and did about a 2.25 mile hike in from the trailhead up here. So now that we're here, let me show you. This is Shi Shi Beach. We're going like right over there, Point of Arches, to camp tonight. We're gonna go, where is it? Right there's Point of Arches. As I said that, high tide came up and got David. Monica's got tide coming up right there too.
That's a really good wave.
crossings here. It's not big. You walk right across it. It's pretty cool to see. Well, we're coming along the beach here, and just past one creek crossing, there's one more up here that we can get fresh water from. Sort of surprised there's service all the way up and down this beach so far. Yeah, this is beautiful. Really nice. We're gonna keep going this way and find ourselves a camp. Monica was noticing when you graze the sand, it makes a weird noise. Dark back in here in the corner, but I wanted to show you the meal I got going tonight. Monica turned me on to this. It's called Bowl and Kettle. This is a crawfish étouffée. That's it right there. Let's see if it focuses. This one has got a rich brown butter simmered to perfection with a special blend of Creole spices, white mushrooms, and Louisiana crawfish. Served with some jasmine rice, green onions, and some hot sauce. And as they say, that's money, dude. So we'll give this one a go. I think Monica's doing the same one. Yep. And David's doing another one, which is a chicken tikka masala. Let's see. Let's see if I can. He's got the chicken tikka masala right there. Good, good, good. Yeah. Well, the crawfish étouffée is all hydrated up. Let's give it a taste. It's good. Yeah. Delicious. This one's a winner. Monica and I were talking about doing like some soupy style meals while we were out here. It just fits along in this coastal environment. Yeah, this hits a spot. We got this great view behind us. Right on. Well, we had amazing dinner, and now we've came down here to check out the tide pools. It's low tide right now. The tide, you see way over there, is dropping quick. The water's probably a good 150 yards out from where it was earlier. The high tide, we'd be underwater right now, which is crazy. But we're gonna go over here. We're actually at the, what do they call it? The, what's this there? Point of Arches. And there's one right in there. We'll go up closer and check out. There's like a little cave on this one. Right there, a cave back in there. And just getting a little bit of my feet wet. Not much though. Monica's playing in those right over there. And she's got the water shoes on. Perfect for here. And this is crazy to me. You see the water is heading out. Some deep pools in here. Look right there. Look at those starfish. That's crazy. Look how big that guy is. Two of them right next to each other. Another one or two of them right over there. A couple more in there. That's nuts. You can see the coastline going along right there, and that's where we got to go tomorrow, and up and around and over. If we time it right and do it in low tide, it'll be great. So that way we don't have to go all the way up and over. There's like two spots you have to do it anyways, but if we go around, we shouldn't have to. It'd be nice. Right in front of me there is one of the arches. Pretty big arch. And then across the way there's a few over there on that far rock. But take a look over here. Look at
all these starfish. That's crazy. There's some big ones in there too. And then right here, big old jellyfish. There's a couple of them. There's another one over here. Another one. You have the sea anemones, which are all throughout. They're all starting to close up though because there's no water here. We have tons of mussels, tons of hermit crabs. We saw a couple little crabs too. But before long, this tide is going to come in, and then we're going to have to retreat quickly back to camp over there. So before we leave here, got a little banana slug just chilling on the leaves. He's having breakfast like we just did. Well, it's day 2 on our Olympic backpacking trip. What the hell is that? I don't know what that was over here. Something like fell out of the tree, hit here, popped over. Like a jumping frog or something. I don't know. Flying frog. Over here earlier, I don't know if you can see him right in there. Little banana slug. It was a beautiful campsite here. Bathroom down the way, nice privy over the door. David's got himself a little swing. And look at this view we had. Great view of Shi Shi Beach. And then last night, you had the bioluminescence out there, so the waves were just a hint of blue. That's caused by the red tide. But we're gonna go around where you see the rocks there, Point of Arches, and go around to our next camp for the day, which is Seafield Creek. I think we're going like 4 miles, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. We'll say between 3 and 5 miles. But here we go, started day 2. Well, it's a beautiful day to start day 2 of our trek along the coast. Right now, it's a low tide of negative 0.6 feet. And we're gonna be going this way around Point of Arches like I was talking about yesterday. But these beaches are beautiful. Love it out here, really do. Ooh, like that rock. Whew, they are slippery. Yeah, I'm good. That's why I got a fat bottom. The guy, we just saw a guy back there, he's like, just be careful with the slippery rocks. They're slippery. So as we make our way through, Monica knows there's sort of a path that other people have gone on before. You can come right back out on the beach. How nice. Look at the size of this tree.
That's what she said.
This thing is massive going down. You can see like where the waves had been beating it against these rocks right here too. There's some birds over there that were chirping pretty good. Of course, as soon as I turn on the GoPro, they stop. Oh, there they go. I can see them. They're on the far rock right there. Coming along the trail, I thought we were going through this, but we are not. You see where Monica's at. And we go through another arch to a giant tree. Sorry for the shaky camera, but it is slippery. I'm trying not to die. There you go, you're out. Monica, how you liking it so far?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. I love it. Nice fresh air. It's been good. The weather is great. Although it's been overcast, foggy. Some people might say gloomy. I love it. I love this weather. It's been really nice.
Can you tell the people on the camera what that little sign is over there for?
Yeah, Yeah, the little bullseye. Okay, so high up on the hill, that's our trail marker. The Park Service doesn't want us going beyond this point here, those rocks behind me. So danger, danger, go up and over through the forest, come out
Right
the
through
other
there.
side.
So here we go. Monica's already up there. This is the section she was talking about earlier. You've got this rope. David calls it the trust rope, because you trust your life with it. Wow. Don't know if you can see behind me here, but yeah, I come up a ways and it is steep. Very steep. And you see Monica there climbing up using the ropes. They've got multiple ropes throughout on the way up for you to hold on to. We are following the overland route now, the highland route, whatever they call it. And you basically skirt along the cliff's edge over here. We're gonna do this for probably another mile or so, then get to go back down to the beach. Gotta be careful where you step in here. Lots of down logs. I'm paying attention to the camera, not that I'm gonna trip. The ground is really soft. All the pine needles from years and years of growth, they're just gonna keep falling over and over. Makes this just a real soft area to hike in. Feels good on the feet. We're going up another section. We came down from right over there, and you got this little cove. A lot of rocks out there to hop over. And now we're going up this way. Looks real muddy about halfway up. See David way up there already. And there goes Monica. Just came up the other rope, and this is the viewpoint we got now. Seafield Creek is somewhere over there, and where those rocks are in the distance, the sea stacks, that's Cape Vala. That is our second night, or our third night campsite. Our second night is somewhere over here for Seafield Creek. But the reason we went up is because of that down there. That is impassable. So we're gonna go back this way. I'm gonna catch up with the group and keep on going down the trail. Have another section with the rope, and look at this rope. It's got moss growing on it. Yeah, we're going all the way down there. That right there is the rope that Monica's using. It's got fungus growing on it, moss. Yeah, so we came out to another beach, and now we're fighting the rising tide over here. See Monica and David there. We have to go up and around, over, and then there's should be one more climb up and down. You can see where we had to come down right here. That was a little hairy situation. That's probably one of the sketchier ones coming down, or if you had to go up right there. We're almost to the other beach over here for Seafield. We're going to be going around here, do a couple boulder hopping, and then get there. So we're making our way over to Seafield Creek for our camp tonight. Started going around the corner of this little cove, but the tide I should say, is coming up really quick. So to play it safe, we came back to this cove, get a relax here, hydrate, probably eat our dinner here, and then continue on once the tide goes back down. Well, the tide is just going out now, so it's the perfect time to have some dinner. By the time we finish dinner, the tide will be further out and it'll be safe for us to keep crossing. So here's dinner tonight. This is another bowl and kettle meal. It is the chicken tikka masala with yogurt, marinated grilled chicken, and a slow simmered Arabic tomato and cream curry. And it also comes with some spices and I think it's oregano or something, or cilantro that you pour on top. I've got the water going. It takes 1 3/4 cups of water. get a whiff of it here. David had some last night and it smells just like some chicken tikka masala. That's really good. So here's that little cilantro they give you. Right on. I'm looking forward to this meal. Like I was saying, Monica found these meals, and so far the one I had earlier, the crawfish étouffée, was great. So give this one a go now too. So one thing I noticed on here, I'm going to tell you the specs. It's got 860 calories, 47 grams of protein, 39 grams of fat in this meal. That's pretty damn impressive. Right there in the middle of the screen is what appears to be a little otter just swimming through, looking for food. Hey, he's on his back right now. His feet are up. Yeah, you can see his feet. Oh, then he's flipped around. Now he's underwater. Let's see, and there he pops back up right there again. So with this meal here, you get the saffron rice in here. It's good. Oh, hot. This packaging they use really holds in the heat really well. Let's try this piece of chicken. That's good. All the flavors just come together. Oh, shoot. I forgot my cilantro. I don't want to forget that. There we go. Get that cilantro in. Get back with some of that. This is a winner. Thank you, Monica, for turning us on to this. Get a chance, check them out. Bowl and Kettle Chicken Tikka Masala. We're making our way on the rocks now, and you can see the group in front of me here, Monica and David. The ocean's just right there. It's receding right now, but still hitting the rocks pretty good. The low tide tonight is around 9 p.m. so it's going out now. It's 6 p.m. right now. So yeah, we just got about another 100 yards or so of these big boulders that they're hopping along, and then we should be done. And then it's a beach walk. We're moving through the boulder field, and it is slow going. Got Monica there leading my way. David's leading her way. And yeah, it's tough. What we thought was going to be an easier section is not. We got about 20 minutes more here, and then we'll be at the beach. Well, we made it through the big boulder field. Now on Seafield Beach, I believe is what this is. Look at these cliffs. Just here. Really neat. And we got like a 1.5 mile walk on this now to camp for the night. What do you think? Now that we're on the beach again. Ooh.
It's nice to hit land.
Yes.
That's rough going.
Yeah, that was a rough one going over those boulders. Let me show you something. This looks really neat. These trees right here, just the way they sprout up, with only the leaves at the top. It's pretty cool. You can see the ever-changing coastline here, where these landslides just happen constantly from the waves hitting it over the years and years. Trees fall down, rocks fall down, and the cycle keeps on moving. See up ahead, all these big rocks, that was part of the coastline at one time, and now they've fallen away. Then over there, where those islands were, those were called sea stacks, which were part of the coastline as well. Part of it eroded away. So for almost the majority, I'd say the majority of this trip so far, it has been overcast, foggy here along this coast. Gives it a cool, eerie feel. Also, it's nice to hike in. Really nice because the sun's not beating down on you. It's one of the reasons I got this hat, was for the sun protection. But, yeah, just foggy and overcast, and back to foggy again. Gives it its own cool vibe. I like it a lot. It is the morning of day 3 of our Olympic National Park adventure here along the north coast, and we're just packing up camp. Camp is actually almost pretty much packed up. No more tents. We have a tent over here, have a tent right here, and if you come along here, there's another site back over in there. And then this trail, David says, leads up to a road where there's some cabins. It's gonna be hard to see, but let me come over here, see if you can see it. There's a cabin right through there. And you're up above Seafield Creek. This is a Seafield Creek camp. You gotta take some ropes up here to get here, but nice little camp. It's another foggy morning. It's coming in strong. Tide is going out. The tide today, low tide, is actually sea level. It's 0.0 feet. So at 9:30 this morning will be the lowest tide. We're going this way along the beach, getting to the Ozette River crossing here in about 1.5 miles to 2 miles down the road. You see Monica and David coming down right there, and that's the way we had to go up to camp. Marked by a bunch of those buoys there. Here comes David doing a little Aussie rappel down. Having too much fun. And all of this is just drainage from Seafield Creek. And the creek, just right over here. Take you to it. See, the tide's gone way out. It was up pretty high when we got here last night. And that was a low tide. Still, yeah, it's way out there. Right here, that is Seafield Creek. And that's where you get to get your water from if you're at this location. David was able to hook up, I think, that tree to the to his gravity filter. It's flowing good. Enough to get what you need.
Got the hard pack sound now.
Make
Makes it much easier to walk in. Love that low tide.
So the beach here ends right in these rocks, and low tide just goes way out there. And you got these just massive tide pools now that so many things are living in. It's crazy. And up above us, nice little flats, it looks like. And this fog, I'm loving it. Gives a, not an eerie feel to it, but it's just a unique feel. Walking along here, foggy, and the fog just going through the trees. I'm loving it. Our nice sandy beach has turned into a rock field. There's a lot of big rocks in here, a bunch of little pebbles as well. Look right here. There's one of the locals right by me. There he is. Come on. Nice little crab. I'm just gonna keep going this way. We keep coming to these spots here where these trees are falling down. They're like, I like to say, falling giants. Just these massive root systems. Not sure what type of trees they are. Take a look at this root system. It's massive. It really is. Look at that. Huge. And they must just all be coming, they are coastal trees and just fell down over time. Some look like they may be washed up from storms, but I think a few just fell down from the coastline. That right there is a landslide. So that might be another way that these trees are coming down. That looks like a pretty recent landslide in the last couple years. Well, we came to this wide open beach now. This thing's probably 100 yards wide. Let me turn around and show you. Look at this thing, massive beach. Now we've got the waves hitting us again over here. We got the only seagull on the whole beach. And we're going somewhere this way. Walking along here, sort of got like a Jurassic Park feel to it. Like any moment, I'm gonna see a T-Rex come out of the trees there and start chasing us down the beach or something. As we're coming along and doing our beach walk, take a look at this. It's huge now. It's gotta be like 300 yards wide easily. There's a bunch of like tree stumps over here, and then rocks. Almost looks like a whale or something, but I think that's just a rock up there or a tree. This beach is massive going across. Here we are at the mighty Ozette River we have to cross. So, looks like what I'm going to do is just take my shoes off and ford it with my feet. Looks like a nice easy spot right there. Just gonna go right over. Crossing the river. A little slick. Little slick. Not too bad though. Not too bad. So if you got to cross the Ozette River, right in there is super deep. So you're gonna come over here where the group is, by this rock and this rock. At low tide, you go across, it goes maybe mid-calf at one point, that's it. I've seen a video of Joey Coconato trying to cross this at high tide, and when he came across on high tide, he was going across and he had his pack up over his shoulders. He was carrying above the water. He was probably chest high through here. So definitely do this one in low tide. We came across from North Ozette to South Ozette Camp, which is up in there, and we're back to the beach. But we just gotta be a little bit careful here because of all the slick stuff, and then get to that beach and then take the beach down. There's so many sea anemones in here. It's crazy. Look at, they're big too, really big ones. Then coming over here, so many through here. And then this grass is just growing, the seaweed growing in here. This is probably covered in water in the high tide. Now we're walking through another beach, and this one's littered with boulders in between. So you got the nice sand like Monica's walking on, and we just go in and out of the big boulders through here. Never in my life have I seen so many little crabs before. Little one there. This one here is trying to make it to the water. Always missing an arm. Another one over here trying to be silent still. Then come over here. Here's another one just relaxing, trying to stay still because he hears me. They're probably feeling the vibrations in the sand from when we're walking by. Walking along the beach a little bit more, and this is a much more enjoyable walk than yesterday, going over those boulders by a long shot. Flip it around. Just big beaches as far as I can see. Came to the point here. I want to say that is Tiskawaya Island. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's Cape Avala right there. I can hear some sea lions or seals. Let's go find camp. So we came over to this cabin to check it out, and inside the cabin is some whale bones and then a memorial. This is the Osset Memorial. Wow. This is in honor of the tribes that lived here, it looks like. So David was saying, talked to some guys down below, and there used to be a whaling community over here where they would have their canoes and go out and hunt whales out here. And this is what this memorial is about, is that those people, the village that was up here, and that village was taken down by a landslide. It's pretty neat that they still remember these people. The other building that was here is the Macau-Azet Ranger Station. David just went up that way and checked it out. Didn't go in, so there's a lot of nasty stuff in there. But right behind him, there's a chair that they would sit in to look out. That's pretty cool. I bet you there was a deck at one point right here. That deck would have been nice to sit on and enjoy this view right here. Welcome to Cape Alava Camp. It's a great campsite. We've actually got a restroom right back there, a little privy, and then going down this stretch, tons of different campsites over here. And I haven't really talked about what I brought out for the week, but I brought out the Lunar Duo. I've got it tied out on both sides for the foot end and the head end. It's a great shelter. It can fit 2 wide pads in there. As you can see, there's a Sea Summit in there. I've got the X-Lite in there, fits 2 pads great. And coming over here, David's got his Altaplex. We're filtering some water here, and that one bottle looks a little off, right? Well, we're filtering water that looks like this. No, that is not pee in there at all. David, can you tell us why we are filtering water that looks like that?
Because the streams that we're getting the water from is flowing out of this rainforest here, so we have lots of tannins and stuff that are from the trees that leaches into the water, so it's harmless, just looks a little weird.
Yes it does. It takes out some of the color, but not all of it, but still tastes fine. So let me come along this way. They have campfire rings here, but you cannot have a campfire right now. There's a statewide fire ban in the state of Washington. Coming through our porch here, through the window, got Monica there, enjoying the views out here, but not much left out here right now. The fog is still here, which we've been dealing with the whole trip. Got a lot of fog, but it's a beautiful campsite. We've got, we're right here in the forest. Tree cover, which is nice. Got a beach right here, right out our front doorstep. Can't beat it. We were playing down in the water, and I was skipping some rocks. We got a little fawn right here in our camp. Yeah. Aww. How cool is this to see the wildlife we're now seeing? It's awesome. So we have the fawn in our camp, but Mama's right here. Just foraging away on the food. While I was out there skipping rocks, David was getting to work here and built us a little table to cook on tonight. That's pretty nice. And then we just had a show of a fawn with 2 does back in here. And these two are enjoying the beach. Monica, can you tell me what I got there for you?
It's pumpkin pie.
It is, yes, freeze dried.
And as hard as a rock.
From Outdoor Pantry. That's gonna be our dessert tonight. Some pumpkin pie slices.
Tastes good.
So verdict on the bison beer chili. It's made its rounds.
Only once.
Just once. Everybody got a taste of it. And it's a winner. Monica said it the best. It's the consistency of it and the flavor of it. It's almost like a homemade chili, not like something you're going to get out of a bag. Stowaway Gourmet, another winner. Well, it's a little bit after 7. Gonna finish off the little whiskey we got here, and then probably call it a night. Dinner was good. Went for a walk along the beach, and then go to bed soon, and then wake up early and head on out of here. Well, it's our last morning on the coast. And guess what happened? The fog is lifting. Take a look at this. Wow. See way down the coast over there. And then coming over this way, I can see way down the coast over there and see that island we passed yesterday. Way in the distance, I can start seeing Ozette Island. Dang it. So beautiful here, I don't want to leave. Just looking at the coastline here of all the trees. We're camped like right in there. You can't even see our tents. The mist or the fog is just moving through. You can really see it well against the trees there. Hopefully it's being picked up on camera. It's really neat. Well, it's time for my last breakfast on the trail, and I've been saving this one to the very end. Monica had it yesterday. Repackaged it. It is Stowaway Gourmet. There's sausage and eggs. It's got like goat cheese, a bunch of other little things in there. I think there's some sage, pepper, without any salsa or hot sauce. It's amazing. But to spice it up a little, I brought one of these. It is the roasted tomatillo salsa from Salsa Queen. These are great for the trail. This one here is 0.6 ounces, and then once you add the water, it comes to 2.5 ounces. So it only takes like 2 ounces of water. It's great. So if you get like any of those breakfasts with just eggs, these just spice it up a notch. Perfect for the trail. Like I said, 0.6 ounces, and you get fresh. It tastes like fresh salsa just from like a Mexican restaurant. So if you get a chance, check them out. Well, breakfast is done. Yes. Just a little bit of the chili or salsa in there. That's delicious. Definitely one of the best breakfasts I've ever had on the trail for a dehydrated meal. Stowaway Gourmet. Check them out. Camp is all packed up, and now we're going to be heading back up to Ozette Ranger Station. As you can see, the bags are all right there. We've got our little table that David put up for us there. And then over here, the Golden Eagle is gone. There was a park ranger came through with another lady, and then a representative from the local Makah tribe, and they packed it up, put it in his pack, and then went down the trail that way. I don't know if they're going to dispose of it there or somewhere else, but yeah, glad to see that they came and got it. As we're going along these different campsites on the trail, we've got privies along the way. This one's the best one so far. It's got a conveyor belt toilet in there. Other two were just pit toilets, but yeah, conveyor belt. It's got a little pedal that you push, and you push it 5 times, and your poop goes that way, out of the way and out of sight. So on our way out back to the Azette Ranger Station, we're on this boardwalk here, walking through a rainforest. This is just another unique experience on this trail. Look at that. Nice boardwalk. Got a little bit of moss on the sides. And just a nice pathway to walk through. With that, it ends our backpacking trip along the north coast at Olympic National Park. Till the next one, thanks for having me. Monica and David found the teeter totter out here.
Oh,